You open your phone for just 5 minutes. Then somehow, an hour disappears. You don't remember half the videos you watched. You don't feel happier. You don't feel productive. Yet the next day, you do it again. Why? Is social media really addictive? Or is something much deeper happening inside your brain? Because the truth is, social media isn't just changing your habits. It's actually changing how your brain works. To understand social media, we first need to understand your brain. Your brain loves rewards. Whenever something enjoyable happens, your brain releases chemicals that make you feel good. This system evolved to help humans survive. Finding food? Reward. Making friends? Reward. Achieving goals? Reward. But social media discovered something powerful. It can trigger those rewards over and over again. Every like, every notification, every new video, every message creates a tiny burst of anticipation. Your brain starts thinking, maybe the next scroll will be even better. And that's exactly what keeps you scrolling. Not because every post is amazing, but because the next one might be. In fact, psychologists compare social media to a slot machine. You don't know what you'll see next. A funny video, a boring post, a message from a friend, something exciting. That unpredictability keeps your brain engaged. Because unpredictable rewards are incredibly powerful. Sometimes even more powerful than guaranteed rewards. Now here's where things get interesting. Your brain adapts to whatever you repeatedly do. If you spend hours consuming short videos, your brain becomes used to constant stimulation. Suddenly, reading a book feels slow. Studying feels boring. Even normal conversations can feel less exciting. Not because they've changed, but because your brain has adapted to faster rewards. Think about how often you switch between apps. Video, message, notification, comment, another video. Your attention constantly jumps from one thing to another. Over time, focusing on one task becomes harder. The brain begins expecting novelty every few seconds. But social media affects more than attention. It also affects self-image. Every day you're exposed to highlights from other people's lives. Achievements, vacations, success stories, perfect moments. What you don't see are the failures, the mistakes, the boring days. And because of that, many people start comparing their real lives to someone else's highlights. Here's another psychological trick. Social media has no finish line. There is always another post, another notification, another video, another update. Your brain never receives a clear signal that says, you're done. And that's why it's so easy to spend much more time online than you intended. Social media also fuels something called FOMO, fear of missing out. When you constantly see other people doing things, it can feel like everyone is having a better life than you. Even when that's not true. Your brain begins focusing on what you're missing instead of what you already have. Researchers have found that excessive social media use can influence attention, reward processing, and emotional well-being. This doesn't mean social media is evil. It simply means the brain responds to the environment it's exposed to. Just like exercise changes your body, your digital habits can shape your brain. The good news? The brain is adaptable. This is called neuroplasticity. If habits can shape your brain, new habits can reshape it too. Spending time reading, exercising, learning, having real conversations, all strengthen different mental pathways. Your brain is constantly changing. The question is, changing toward what? Try this. For one day, Turn off unnecessary notifications. Keep your phone out of reach while working. Notice how often you instinctively reach for it. Most people are shocked. Not because they need the phone, but because their brain has learned the habit. Social media itself isn't the enemy. The real challenge is awareness. The goal isn't to quit technology. The goal is to use technology intentionally. Because tools should serve you. You shouldn't serve the tools. So how does social media rewire your brain? It trains your attention, shapes your habits, influences your emotions, and changes what your brain expects from the world. The more you understand these effects, the more control you gain. Because once you're aware of how the game works, you're less likely to be controlled by it. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more stickman videos about psychology, habits, and self-improvement. And tell me in the comments, how many hours a day do you think you spend on social media? And be honest.